There were a few taco places when you lived in Spain and France, but they were too fancy. Love a good fine dining meal, but tacos are simple elegance. That's definitely one of those things where, you know, like, you can't overcomplicate tacos. Granted,
They say the thief was seen in the tunnels further in.
there is a place called Rubio's that I like to go to, and they make tacos pretty fancy.
These are shambling monsters created by the fire.
Okay, everybody just wants me to defeat the fallacy. I was hoping that this guy would be like stuff and stuff with the stuff and stuff, but it looks like I need to find this on my own. What they do is they take a corn tortilla, they put cheese on it, they put it face down on the grill so that you have like melted cheese on the tortilla. And then, you know, they put their meat, they put like this nice little sauce, onions and cilantro.
There's something I just have to make sure of. Can't seal off the ruins. Not yet.
And
They still deal with threats the same way. The government
avocado.
didn't learn anything from the purge.
Real good. Absolutely delicious. I guess I could do this. Pop out. Oh, you share HP. That's very important to know. But yeah, like, expensive tacos, it's pretty darn difficult to justify spending money on an expensive taco. But Rubio's tacos are pretty good. You know what? I might go to Rubio's today. I need to go to the grocery
All the
store.
way out here on your own, huh? You must be stronger than you look.
He's the strong one, not me.
You trust your partner. That's important. I can't imagine people having lived here. They were looked after by the mountains.
But with that said, $5 for a taco is insane. Unbelievably insane. Poor Ken, bless yourself with some tacos. You got a taco and a burrito like that? The taco place that I go to right now is one that does that.
Are these all linked to different time periods?
If that's true, timelines must be pretty tangled. Alyssa, when did these portals first appear?
Well, no one can say for sure. It's like they'd always been there, and one day we finally noticed.
So they took everyone by surprise. Either that or someone's been hiding them.
What are these gates anyway? What does the Academy make of all this?
Everyone has their own opinion on this particular subject. Are they portals to another world, or just basic teleporters? We know they have a powerful warping effect on the surrounding area's temporal stability.
I hear there are a lot more.
Nothing's happening.
I guess we don't have the right artifact yet.
I can't imagine people out of the room.
In Spain, they had like fancy tacos, like beef short rib and foie gras. I believe is how you say that. Oh, there it is. With a sauce you will be bullied for if you type it in chat. I don't know if he'll be bullied for it. I don't think I can see that happening. Unless it was like mayonnaise or something. Then we might have to start questioning things.
Done and done.
You know, if you said it was A1 steak sauce, I'd be like, okay, I could see it. I could see it.
Go, Mog.
I think Rubio's is probably the fanciest tacos I've ever had. Nothing comes to mind of anything more fancy than that. Ajugra. It's a wine sauce emulsified with fat. For this taco, it's emulsified with the foie gras fat. It was good, but there was no taco. No taco. That sounds... It definitely sounds very fancy. Be a little too fancy.
It's Atlas!
We've detected a large energy surge in the center of the ruins. Another unknown device has appeared.
Did the device appear along with Atlas? If Atlas is a weapon built by humans, they must have designed a way to stop it.
And that machine showing up is no coincidence.
Right.
Two choices. We try that new device and hope it controls Atlas. Or do it the old-fashioned way and fight him head-on. No regrets, no looking back.
Alyssa, what do you think?
Even the army's having a hard time with Atlas. If you want to take him on, be my guest.
That wasn't very helpful, Alyssa. They'd also do like buttered chicken tacos. Like that's not a taco, even if someone calls it a taco.
Go, go, go!
I think there's certainly room to expand the culinary deliciousness that is tacos.
They say the thief was seen in the tunnels further in. Did you spot anything yet?
I definitely think it's possible. So I definitely don't want to, you know, rule out expanding the deliciousness that is tacos. I'm sure a butter chicken taco would be absolutely delicious. But I would probably also agree that if we were keeping to traditions and things like that, that's not something that...
These are shambling monsters created by the foul seed, right? It just creeps me out.
It's not something that we want when we order a taco. Well, you got to this faster than expected. Triangle strategy going okay? It is. I defeated triangle strategy. Beat it yesterday. Got that cure. Can't be the bane of my existence. Well, did you know? I was ready for it. I'd eat a taco. I'd eat butter chicken tacos. But like I said, you can't be charging a bunch for some tacos. You know, the taco place I go to, they charge $1, $1.59 for a taco, and on Taco Tuesdays they're $1.19. I have no idea what happened there. Okay. Jesus, that's so much damage. It's faster than you thought? Well, I put... I mean, I think it was like 4 hours, 4.5 hours into it on Monday and Tuesday. Or, no, it was Tuesday and Wednesday. And then I just went ham Friday through Sunday. Probably like 35 hours between those 3 days. Sunday was like 11.5 hour stream or so. It was pretty insane. Oof, somebody was gonna die. Dang, they want me to beat that in a minute? Okay. Taco should be $2 and below. Even $2 for me is kind of on the expensive side. But you know, I get it. You know, it's not possible to be selling cheap tacos everywhere you go. Some places are more expensive than others.
You deserve a treat.
And I guess depending on how you procure your food, could be even more expensive.
That wasn't even a warm-up.
But I think $1.50 is where I want my tacos to be. If you're charging more than that, then I'm gonna need a taco. Some people are charging like $3 for a street taco. It's like, what are you doing? That thing is like this big. Staggering. Cost of living in Texas is too low. You get concerned when you go places and regular stuff is too expensive. $3 for a street taco? That's wild. It's wild. I'm gonna need a big corn tortilla if you're gonna start charging me more than $1.50. Obligatory, homie, don't play that. Mr. JRPG, if you're still here, how's Scarlet Nexus going? I bought that when it was on sale. I haven't been watching your streams because I want to play that eventually. I heard some positive and negative things about it. It's made me curious. So do I want to fight? So this going down here is to stop the thing. I think I want to fight it. Caramello tortillas, you should try them. They make bacon fat, duck fat, and avocado oil tortillas. Ooh, tortillas. One of my old jobs,
Weird machine. Must be it.
That's not what I wanted to do. Just wanted to unlock it on the map. They made their own tortillas, and it was awesome. They did it like they had the flour or whatever. They rolled it in the little machine right in front of you. They put it on the grill. As soon as it was ready, they made your taco.
A time labyrinth, Koopo?
I think we're inside the paradox.
Oh no.
We have to figure out the labyrinth and its puzzles before we can get out. Koopo?
Puzzles? The Void Beyond harbors extra-dimensional spaces known as temporal rifts. To escape a temporal rift, you must unravel the mystery set forth by the crystals and resolve the presented anomaly. This particular rift features a disappearing floor. Any tile you pass over will fade into nothingness, so think carefully about the route you must take to collect all the crystals before reaching the exit portal. Oh, I screwed that up. So, I'm a chef. There's no way I can be considered a chef. I do have a sous vide machine, though. I'd say that gives me about 25% chefitude. Loading screens are crazy.
The machine's working.
Let's see what it does, yeah?
Let's.
Can I betray this? I can. Now I'm gonna back up and I'm gonna go fight the dude. Get best of both worlds. You're chef if you have an immersion circulator. I can't argue with the experts.
That's it.
I haven't used it in a really long time. It might not work anymore. Maybe it's rusted or something, you know, I don't know. Hopefully not, but... I made... When you mentioned that, like, do I only cook steak and salads or whatever? I was making steaks. And
Too easy.
it's certainly one of the strangest machines that I had ever used for cooking. I think my biggest issue with it, and probably, well, yeah, my biggest issue with it is just it takes a really long time to actually cook with. So, you know, if you want to eat some steak, you're gonna have to wait a little bit. But the good thing about it is you don't have to babysit it. You can just throw it in there and, you know, like, oh no, I waited 6 hours when it was ready in 2 hours. Doesn't matter. No damage. About to die.
Too easy.
Your kitchen at home is fully equipped. You have several polyscience immersion circulators. Vacuum sealer too. You love a good meal. I don't have the vacuum sealer. That was one of the things that I was kind of struggling with, is I needed to find Ziploc bags that could withstand the temperatures. And I managed to find them that would withstand the temperatures for steak, but not for potatoes. And I really wanted sous vide potatoes.
Done and done.
But sadly, temperature just needs to be too high. So I tried it once, and potato was in the water.
We learned that all seeds were once normal human beings.
Alright, so let's level up some homies. You stay in the gym just so you can eat and drink what you want. Ah. See, I just eat and drink what I want. I just... Oh. Crystarium has expanded. Select a level bonus. Interesting. Saboteur 100%. Want launch. Definitely want launch. So I think we're going to focus on commando right now. Oh, you can be a synergist. Oh no. I think I want to leave the synergist to a monster if possible. Do commando boost. 18? Alright, cool. I don't know what Fringe Ward does, but we're just gonna grab that. Work towards Aroga, or Aero. Alright. Wow, takes quite a while for you to learn stuff. Increases its magic range. You can find a vac sealer for like $50 on Amazon. So my problem wasn't acquiring that per se. It was interesting. It was the fact that the bags were just too expensive. And like, I don't think you can, like the way you have to open them back up, you can't reuse them as far as I'm aware. And so I just really had a struggle with kind of justifying buying the bags over and over again. I want to get this guy to level 15.
If it's the giant you want to take down, then take a look around.
Which is why I wanted to go for Ziploc bags, because, you know, they're significantly cheaper.
You know I'm counting on you.
Yeah, that's enough. So we now have access to Saboteur. And I want to make use of that. Yep. Boosted success rates. What that means. I'm gonna go into a boss battle. Do that. Guess we're going into a regular battle first. You should try sous vide potato confit made with bacon fat. Okay, we're getting a little too fancy here. My kitchen is not a crazy kitchen where I can just be getting all kinds of bacon fat and all these delicious flavors into my food, but that sounds absolutely delicious, and I would like that a great deal. 100%. Man, and your godly metabolisms. I'm gaining the weight. All right, I see the weight on me every day, and it's, you know, it's certainly catching up.
And not looking too happy.
But I don't really care all too much. I'd rather oh.
Our journey is over.
Okay. Try this one more time. I'd rather eat what I want and live a wonderful, wonderful life of eating the foods that I love eating instead of doing all the work that's involved with not doing that. No, I just want to eat good food. I see the people that okay. Well, we're technically alive. Okay. You cannot fight this thing.
Time is over.
But you know, maybe I should exercise. You know, that would be good. I've considered it. I have a bike. I could ride my bike. Honestly, if I could just, you know, shrink up the belly a little bit, I'll be good. Shrink up the belly just a little bit. We're in the wrong one there. Your mom got you working out when you were young? You stayed at Bally's. I do have a pretty good metabolism. I don't think there's very many people out there that are gonna be eating 15 tacos and not, you know, not blowing up. So I'm definitely taking advantage. But I should probably get some sort of workout regimen.
Now I can sleep at night.
But the thing is once/if I ever achieve my goal, I'm gonna stop. Bags are like printer ink, more expensive than the sealer. Yep. And you know, you gotta keep buying them. It's rough times. You don't know what your life would be without Insanity by Sean T. Might be the wrong boss to fight. Yeah, that boss was kind of busting me up. I don't know what was going on with that, but maybe this item over here will allow me to not have to worry about. Oh, I'm in the wrong one of these because I set up for the boss. Where do I fit it? Yeah. That's another thing as well. Is like, sure, I can work out, but when do I work out? And that's just as important as that. It would most likely have to be on weekends. Oh my gosh. It would probably have to exclusively be on weekends, or I'd have to wake up early to do that. And I don't necessarily know, you know, is 15 minutes of exercise good? 15 minutes every day? You know, like if I just do crunches for 15 minutes, is that actually good? I don't know. I certainly don't want to do 15 minutes of crunches every day to find out that it doesn't work. That's for sure. I'm the only streamer you know that is awake to stream at 7 a.m. my time as opposed to staying up all night streaming. I've always been a early to bed, early to rise person. It has just been my style. I'm not really a fan of staying up late. Doesn't benefit me at all. Especially when, you know, like school starts. School starts at like 8:30 or 8 o'clock in the morning or something like that. It's like, why would you be staying up until 2 a.m. when you have to go to school you have to wake up for school in like another 4 hours? It wasn't working for me. So I quickly learned long ago that if I go to sleep early, I'm gonna have some great mornings. That's where we're at.
Hope this actually lets us control Atlas.
All we can do is pray.
Please work. we did something.
You do 45 minutes in the morning
Reports say you handled that thief in the ruins.
and an hour on your lunch. Take 2 to 3 days off a week. Huh. I've heard good things about Wii Fit. Or, is it? No, it's not Wii Fit. Ring Fit. Ring Fit Adventure. But I don't have the space to be doing, you know, crazy jumping jacks and stuff like that. I'm like, I have some space. You know, I have the space. But what if I accidentally knock over my desk or something? Or slam my pinky toe into something?
Some say that time is a box full of possibilities. Until someone from the future peeks inside, the past remains uncertain. You know what I think? Maybe we're just...
You know what I think? Well, we ain't gonna know what you think. Most responsible man on Twitch.
Phenomenon is happening because someone in the distant future can't decide.
We learned that all thief were once normal human
I think it's more in regards to I have a pretty good idea what my weaknesses are, and you know, I don't want to exploit my own weaknesses. So let's empower some of my strengths. Accidentally knock over your desk? How powerful am I? Well, it's a standing desk, and I would presumably I would put it in standing mode to deal with or to do the exercise. And you know, it's back heavy, I guess, because you know I have the monitors attached to the back. So while I don't think it would be very easy, you know, but if I were to lose my balance and hit my desk, you know, it could be very possible.
Go, Mom, get out!
Can I still see? Okay, I can. Untamable. Okay. Not having much luck in debuffing this guy. Not having any luck whatsoever. Alright, let's just fight you, I guess. Okay. Okay. Going with the 1-2. Retry right now. Been standing this entire time. The stamina is legendary. I was standing all day yesterday too. For 11 and a half hours. It was crazy. Why don't we just do this?
Thanks, buddy.
So, you know.
This should do it. New formation.
Teach your brothers, please. There ain't no teaching these people.
Get in. Thanks, buddy.
Is that the 1-2? No.
This should do it. New formation. Thanks, buddy.
Sure, I could have staggered this boss a long time ago, but
Thanks, buddy.
oh my gosh, that one's so crazy.
So how'd we do?
We did it! No!
I'm on it. Hey!
What the?
How did we get here?
No! Look out!
Move!
I think I found his weak spot. Ready?
Do it!
Wait for it.
Now!
Cinematic action, perfect. Can't even get 5 stars for that, huh? Still bothers me that the target time is there, but you can still get less than 5 stars for being under the target time.
Whoa! Now what?
The paradox is dissipating. I wonder what caused the paradox effect.
This is just a theory, but I think there might be someone out there derailing history and bending the timeline. That's why Atlas and these gates are appearing out of nowhere.
Live trigger.
Could this someone be responsible for lightning disappearing?
Could be. You remember your sister coming home, right? You have memories from before everything got twisted.
But why only me?
That's the question. We'll keep looking for an answer. Alyssa, we took Atlas down. That place you were looking for is right in front of us.
That's great news! I'm on my way!
Got a standing desk at work pre-pandemic, and 2 to 3 hours is your maximum. Usually I stop around like 4 hours, but they say it's good for you to stand up, and all I feel is the years of me sitting in my chair the improper way, fighting back at me, and it doesn't feel good.
There's an epitaph. Here lie the innocent victims of chance, cast out and cast down. May their souls find the path that leads them home.
Cast out. These must be victims of the Purge. This is it! This is the place! I thought I might be... but that's not my name. Then whose is it? Kupo. It's my friend's. She died here, running from the Purge.
And me? I'm one of those who survived. 5 years ago, the entire town of Bodum, it was wiped out by the army. I was there, visiting my friend. Then everything went to hell. We ran and hid with the other fugitives. But just as the troops were pulling out, that's when the ceiling of our hiding place collapsed. Ever since then, I've had the same dream. I'm trapped under rubble. It's dark. I'm in pain and I can barely breathe. The next thing I know, I rise out of my body and I'm standing before this grave. And the name written on the stone, it's mine. After seeing that image so many times, I started to think that maybe I did die back then, and the life I'm living now is just an illusion.
Alyssa, you feel that way too?
Well, you seem real to me.
Real enough, I guess. Even if they all forget, I never will.
Neither will I. I can never forget. The events that scarred Alyssa were started by l'Cie. If I had never become a l'Cie, if I had never made those mistakes, then the Purge, well, it may never have happened. Lightning, is there any way to make up for the suffering we've caused? Can we ever give back what we've taken?
I would agree with that 1000%, lovely bibliophile. I am not the average streamer. I'm not even the 99%. I'm not even the 1%.
Okay then. I think that wraps things up for Alyssa. Now for our little quest.
Right.
Let's find an artifact and open a gate.
So, Where should we look?
Well, now we've cleared up the paradox effect. It's possible those sneaky artifacts have come out of hiding. Let's try searching those areas we couldn't reach.
Time for some Moogle magic. Kupo!
Mog, you can help? You're a lifesaver.
Kupo Kupo!
Which, you know, is probably to my detriment.
Hello there, Kupo.
Come on, Mog.
Nice, Mog.
Kupo Kupo?
Thank you. You've helped me see that I can overcome any experience, no matter how terrible.
You know, used to people being responsible and taking care of themselves. Well, I don't know if I'd go that far. I don't know if I'd call myself responsible, taking care of myself, but I'd certainly say that, that I handle business. Your boyfriend was sick all weekend and wouldn't even take medicine, but didn't understand why I was looking at him, or why you were looking at him crazy. I can't Moogle this. Oh, you're on a chocobo too. Oh wow, once you dismount, that's messed up. You're a saboteur, and you are tameable. You are tameable, and you're a commando. I want this guy because you're a saboteur. All I got to say, I guess, to that is sometimes the medicine just don't be good. You know, I certainly don't want to be drinking no NyQuil.
That wasn't even a warm-up.
That stuff tastes awful. Come on, give me the saboteur. Bugapoo.
Go, Mog.
Union artifact.
Way to go, Bobblehead.
Kupo?
Now for the gate.
Destroyed. Right. We are just dead. Sometimes it happens.
What went wrong?
You'll tell him I agreed with you anyway.
We learned that all teeth were once normal human beings.
Boy.
Yes, these are the capsules we lost. they didn't make it to the black market. When we misplaced the substance, it set back our testing schedule. Now it looks like we have a chance to get back in the field. Thanks to you, we've avoided a lot of backlash. This isn't much, but please take it. Could be this paradox effect has been messing with our supplies. The reports say you handled that thief in the ruins. Now I can sleep and found the capsule in the ruin.
Okay. This is where I'm going to call it quits for today. This game is interesting. Admittedly, haven't really been on board since I started the game. I think once I read the back of the box, I went into this game with skepticism, and as the game kind of progressed, I wasn't really on board. And now that I've put 4 hours into it, I'm still not on board. I still have skepticism, but this monster combat thing, it's actually kind of cool. So I'm curious to see where that takes us, and maybe the story will start getting interesting and we'll start getting more answers and things like that as time goes on. This game is approximately, I think, like 28 hours according to How Long to Beat, so it should be fairly quick. That being said, the race to World First for World of Warcraft starts tomorrow. So I'm probably going to be doing some shorter streams for this week and possibly for next week. Probably like 2 hours, maybe 3 hours, because I want to watch and be fun. I don't play World of Warcraft anymore, but the race is fun to watch. And yeah, so that'll wrap it up for me. Thanks for watching, appreciate it. I'll be back tomorrow 7 a.m. Pacific to continue with some more Final Fantasy 13-2. Certainly one of the more weirder games that I've ever played. I don't see anybody streaming things that are not Elden Ring, so I guess I'll send everybody else into the wilderness. Thanks for watching, appreciate it. Peace!
The Friar Knights of the Inquisition decided from the start that my mother was a witch. And they locked her up in a mental hospital. All my mother did was to use her special powers to help people who were possessed by ghosts. Or to cure people who were hurt. She didn't fight back at all. Because they threatened to kill me if she did. They weren't my mother's enemies at all. It was all because of me. All because of me.